For my steak seasoning, we have the allspice, the thyme, we have the coriander seed, black pepper, the paprika, the mild sweet paprika, smoked paprika. We have mustard seed, garlic powder, onion powder, bay leaf, and caraway seed. So many seasonings today that will be a part of our vegetarian steak. So take a look here at everything that we have. I've started with separating the mushrooms. I've rinsed them and now I'm chopping up the stems. I've mixed all of my seasonings into the bowls, and I'm going to put all my mushrooms into this bowl right here. And in the video you'll actually see me change out to a bigger bowl after I mix half of the seasonings into the bowl with the mushrooms. I'm going to add some Morton's salt into that just to give it a little bit more flavor. We have a half a cup of water. And then I also added some apple cider vinegar as well. Now in the video you'll see me put 2 tablespoons, but I actually added a 1/3 tablespoon, and I also put 2 tablespoons of olive oil. The original recipe calls for sunflower oil, but I was actually unable to find that at the grocery store. So this is the best that I can do. Gonna give that a good mix, and here's my bowl switch. You can see how that looks. I put that in the refrigerator and I marinated that overnight actually. So it says for at least 8 hours or overnight, but I put it in there more than that. It's actually overnight and pretty much probably like 12 hours throughout the day until I got home from work. So it's gonna marinate it. Now I'm going to boil my pasta. So as you can see, my water is already boiling before I put it in there. So the recipe calls for 150 grams, which is about 1.5 cups. And so the recipe also calls for gluten-free rice pasta. I believe it's rice pasta, but I'll double check that. I'll put all this information in the description, but gluten-free pasta. And I just boiled that until al dente. And then I rinsed that really well, and I put it over here in my food processor. So I'm going to go ahead, and as you can see, my food processor is really small, so I'm just putting in as much as I can at a time. And then I'm going to put that in and put in the other half of my steak seasonings that I mixed together previously. So I had to break this up into 2 portions just because my food processor is really small. But I put so I guess 1/4 of the seasoning with this batch, and then I repeated a second time off camera so that I can get all of those noodles mixed up into the batch. Now you may have noticed I put actually 2 cups of noodles, so I put too many noodles in there, but it only calls for a cup and a half. So I didn't actually use all of the noodles that I had prepared. So once that's processed, I chopped that up real nice, and it has a really good color to it. So I did that. I'm gonna say maybe give it about a minute or 2, just until it's finally chopped in it, until it's also sticky. You'll notice that it gets sticky and it starts to stick onto the blade. Once that happens, it starts to form a little ball. You want to just go ahead and take it out at that time. And so after you finish processing your pasta, you'll go ahead and put that in the refrigerator and allow it to cool for 30 minutes at a time. So I have that cooling, and I'm going to work on other elements of my dish. So there's my marinated mushrooms. I'm just going to go ahead and add those to my pan. It's already warm, and you can just look at the color on that, on the seasoning on there. It took really well because I marinated that for a while. So I just let that get warm, and you just want to bring it to a nice simmer and then cover it. And I was actually supposed to cover this and let it simmer for about 15 minutes on low. So I didn't do that part right, but it still turned out well. So you can see I put my salt in my water, and I am picking my green beans over there. And so I have my water boiling on to make sure I rinse those green beans, and then I'm going to add them to the water once that's done. But you can see my mushrooms are still warming up there, so they haven't quite come to a simmer just yet. It's just starting to happen. So one by one, I'm just picking these green beans until I'm able to add those into the pot. I just love to let you guys watch the process of me making this. So this dish was absolutely delicious. So if you have any questions after the fact or anything that you think I may have missed, please let me know. I'll be happy to give you that information. But you can see my water's at a nice boil now. You can see those mushrooms are starting to simmer. So that's exactly what I wanted. I eventually did add the lid or the cover onto my mushrooms. And then I put about a tablespoon of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on there. Giving it a stir now. But yeah, a tablespoon of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce gives it that flavor. You just let those cook down for about 15 minutes. There you have it. So my mushrooms have cooked down. You can see the color and the texture. And now my pasta is chilled with those seasonings, so it changed the color to a brownish color. And I'm adding as much as I can, so I'm mixing my mushrooms and my processed pasta together. So this is what is going to form my steaks. And as you can see, I have those frying up. I did add a little salt and pepper after I made them into patties. And here are my green beans. I didn't show you guys that I did put about a tablespoon of butter in my pot for my green beans. But you see I have my black pepper. I have my salt. And I'm going to put a good amount of salt. I'm going to say that was probably about 1 or 2 tablespoons. I like to guesstimate. And then I also have my complete seasoning. So this complete seasoning is a staple. I love to use this on my vegetables. It works really well with vegetables. Also meat as well. I'm going to give this a better stir actually when I have both hands free, but it's just a light stir for now. And then my pot in the back is for my mashed potatoes. So I have some butter boiling in there, and all I have to do is just drop those in. That's really quick. So here are my ingredients for my banana pudding cheesecake bites. I have heavy whipping cream, sour cream, pure sugar cane, ginger snaps, vanilla extract, cinnamon, vanilla wafers, sugar, cream cheese, powdered sugar, bananas, and butter. A lot of ingredients, guys. So here are my ginger snaps, and I grinded those up really fine. I added the sugar and greased my pan with butter, so I'm just pressing that down now, and I'll include all of the ingredients to this in the description as well. So I'm just pressing that down before I get ready to add the cheesecake mixture to the top of that. So these ginger snap crust is delicious. Look at that color, guys. Almost similar to a graham cracker crust, but it's so good. And there you have it. I've added my bananas on top. Hey family, what's good?
What up, what up, what up?
Give me some hugs, y'all. I'm Latiera, and this is my husband, King.
Hey, how you doing, world?
So today, I want to introduce y'all to my family. because I'm doing this video for Valentine's Day.
Hey.
So I decided to bring y'all a little bit into our world, and I wanted to make my rendition of steak and potatoes and green beans. So you think about going out for Valentine's Day, having a nice Valentine's Day dinner. So this is what I decided to put together. It's all vegetarian. So just take a look at that, and we gonna get that.
See my thing. I try.
Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
All right.
But make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, show me some love. I appreciate it. All right, but I want to see how this tastes. It took a lot of time, and so I want to apologize in advance because some of the things didn't make it into the recording, but I will put every recipe that I have in the description, everything that I did. I will let y'all know what I did to make all of this happen. So, but I do want to taste it. So, let's dig in.
What is this, a black bean steak?
Boy, goddamn black beans. So, it's mushrooms.
Okay.
And it's actually processed pasta that I used. Just kind of blended it together. Can you hand me the sauce?
There you go, babe.
All right. So Heinz 57 steak sauce is what I want to put on there. I'm gonna taste it without it first, but I'm gonna taste it with it too. So.
It's great.
You like it? You like it? Okay. But it'll taste like steak though.
See, y'all gotta understand, I'm a meat eater. I'm still a carnivore. I'm working my way towards being healthy.
Boy, you're just not about to stop eating no meat. Oh, it's crunchy though.
Let me try a little of this steak sauce on there too.
All right.
Kind of heavy.
Keep it over here on it. I'm using. Can you taste the barbecue sauce in it?
No.
No?
I actually can't. But I'll tell you one thing, girl, I'm gonna bust this down.
Now, is you just hungry or is it good?
No, it's good.
Okay.
It's flavorful. Even the greens. The green beans. You cook them with something, huh?
Of course I cooked it with
Did one of my tricks.
No, I did one of my tricks. So, I want to talk about Valentine's Day. I already know what your opinion is about Valentine's Day. But I want you to just tell the people how you feel about Valentine's Day. What does Valentine's Day mean to you?
See, to me, it's just a corporate holiday. I added on a holiday to make people spend money in a different structure. You know, everybody get their chance. But, see, I truly love mine every day. So this shouldn't be a specific day to where I'm obligated to show love. I think that's the best way to put it. Put my steak in my mouth before I put my foot in it.
Well, I mean, I don't think of Valentine's Day as an obligation to show love. I just think that I just like to get gifts.
You and every woman around the world.
You like to get gifts too, though.
Yeah, I do, but they got more holidays designed for y'all to get gifts than us.
Which is true. But, like, do I really trip about Valentine's Day if I don't get something?
But I always got you something every Valentine's Day.
Baby.
What, even if it's a little something, it's something.
I know it's something, but that don't necessarily constitute a good gift.
Hey, this doesn't constitute a good holiday for a gift.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. At all.
If you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
But you know.
But no, I really do agree in a certain sense that it is a man-made holiday. You know, just like Sweetest Day. I mean,
exactly.
Just like the 4th of July in actuality, because, I mean, people weren't really independent on the 4th of July. But with that being said, I'm just saying that I agree with what you're saying. But, I mean, I don't really trip, but I do be wanting to get something. A little teddy bear or something.
I know.
Or something. I don't be asking for like no.
You don't be asking for like no
A lot. Do I?
I wouldn't say that.
What would you say?
I would say these green beans are special.
Say what you would say.
That's
Quit
what
acting
I'm
like
saying.
you having a hidden message.
Look here, people. Gotta learn what to say, when to say, and how to say. These green beans on another planet.
You about to be on another planet too.
Uh-oh.
It's good though.
Yeah, it is. I can't believe these little portions got me almost full.
Really? That's good, but you gotta save room for dessert because I made us a special dessert.
Special dessert. Just blow this water in me.
So I want to tell y'all about.
Oh, look, right. It's Valentine's Day, so you know I wore my little shirt with the rose on it. The black rose.
That means death.
In the garden.
The black roses.
Black rose does not mean death. Stop making everything black negative. Black rose
the black
is beautiful.
Rose does not mean death.
No, it doesn't.
What does it mean?
It means beauty.
Where did you get that from?
From my mind.
Clearly, so you made it up. All right.
Girl, you know I'm a wealth of useless facts. So I'm telling you, black rose is beautiful.
Okay. Black rose is beautiful. All right. Back to what I was about to say though before I got interrupted.
I'm sorry.
I was about to tell them about our week with the dog.
Oh, okay. That's entertaining.
Yeah, so we had a little stray dog that was in our backyard barking. I'm talking about
backyard, front yard, on the stairs.
It was a high pitch bark at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, okay, can you please go outside and see?
I'm outside chasing the damn dog, trying to give him some chicken or something just to get the hell away.
So the dog came back
every day.
A couple of days this week. I left out for work one day. It was outside on the porch. It ran down the stairs. It was a scary dog though, because every time we tried to approach the dog, it ran. So
it was real little.
Yeah. But so I downloaded this app on my phone called The Neighborhood. So you can communicate with other people in the neighborhood. And I put a post up. I'm like, yeah, it's a little dog in the neighborhood with a tag. And I was just trying to give a description of the dog. You know, I never had pets. I didn't know what kind of dog it was. But long story short, they got returned to their rightful owner, which was great, yesterday. And the lady sent me a reward for $200.
Send us a reward. Community effort.
Granted, King gave the dog a bone, but
I gave more than a bone, man. I was out there feeding him. I was making sure I gave him some water.
You was lying. You is lying.
Made sure he was right.
So he gonna straight lie, but anyway.
Look at this face. You think I'm lying?
So,
ooh, excuse me.
I put in the effort that it took to get the dog safely returned to their rightful owner. And I'm not even a pet person, but I have a lot of compassion for people and animals and things.
She got tired of the dog outside barking and made me chase it for like 7 miles.
First of all, you lying. I didn't make you chase nothing.
Well, I read 7 houses lengths. That's a nice distance on our block.
Anyway, so he think he about to get some of this reward, but it's not happening. So, and then, so basically the purpose of me telling that story is because I view that as a blessing. I feel that, you know, I was trying to do something nice and return the dog to his rightful owner, and in return, I got a blessing. Now, also, what?
And being my love for animals and dogs and stuff like that, so he kept coming around because I kept looking out.
Yeah, that's why he was running from your ass.
He was running because he was scary, girl. You said that already.
All right. So, like I was saying, I say that to say that today when I was on the train, this lady, she's going around begging for money or whatever. She tapped me on the shoulder. You got a couple dollars to give? I'm like, all right, I might have $1 or $2. So she says, why are you only gonna give me $1? I said, do you want $1 or do you want nothing? Because I said $1 or $2. This is exactly what I said. So she like, okay. No, I know that, you know, she had other stuff going on, you know. So I reached in my wallet. I still give her the $2. And she just takes the shit and walked off. Now, in my mind, I wanted to punch her ass and take my $2 back because I felt like she was being, like, I was like, you have a lot of nerve. Like, I really don't have to give you nothing, but at the same time, I didn't even say nothing.
She didn't even appreciate the gift that she was giving her.
Right, but I mean, I just gave it to her. I just was like, in my mind, I'm just like, people got a lot of nerve. But I said it to say that you never know what forms your blessings come in. So I just think that regardless of the situation, you should always continue to be a blessing to other people.
I did something nice today too, thinking about it, man.
What you do, babe?
I mean, I gave up a half a blessing. You know what I mean?
What's a half a blessing?
I'm going to tell you what a half a blessing is. I went to the bank and go put some money in the bank today, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm leaving the bank, this guy runs up on me. Hey, guy, man, you got some jumper cables? Now, does he ask me for jumper cables or for a boost? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm kind of in a rush. Not really, but really. I'm like, look at my backyard. I got a spare set. Like, here you go, brother. You can have this set for your vehicle. But I got to go. So you need to find somebody else that's going to jump that car.
Well, that ain't a half a blessing.
That's a half a blessing.
That ain't a half a blessing.
I blessed them halfway through the mission. See, if I'd have gave him the jumper cables and gave him a boost.
I mean, in my mind, that's still a whole blessing because all you need is somebody else with a running battery. That's
what's up. And now he got that in his car.
He won't have to ask somebody else for jumper cables.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, people. You know I'm nicer than the average man out here, man. I got compassion in my heart. All right, people. Y'all got me all alone right now. She might edit this out, but it's all good. Anyway, I got compassion, people. I tries. Keep hope alive.
Shut up.
Thank you for this Valentine's Day dinner, baby. It's very delicious, you know. And it's healthy. It's healthy. Y'all tune in, man.
All right. Now we got dessert now.
Dessert time.
All right. So this is a banana pudding cheesecake bite. So just take a look.
Banana pudding cheesecake
Dang,
bite.
I forgot to give y'all some of the steak. My bad. All right.
What you mean give them some steak?
Because you know you got to feed it to the camera so they can get some.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, this little crumble part at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah. Trying to cut through that.
I got that. This is delicious.
Boy, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even cut the part at the bottom.
Girl, you got to put some muscle in it.
Look.
I mean, this real good. Mm.
Oh, it is good.
I told you, man. You think I'm playing? I'm ready to pick the whole thing up and just eat it. I'm playing with it, trying to cut it and slice it and be pretty with it.
Because I'm trying to get the...
Mm-hmm. I'm really pretty.
I can't get it.
Baby.
Yeah, I'm about to pick it up too, cause
Let's put some muscle in it.
I got muscle shit.
Put some muscle in your downstroke. Put
Baby.
a little twister down.
Get the hell on.
Right? But I hate fighting with food.
Ooh.
That's why
That crust at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's good. Okay.
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 You need to put this recipe down, P. That shit official. Official tissue. Mm-hmm. I want to eat something good. That's good.
My pop's gonna tear these up once we get better. So how y'all doing? I hope y'all having a good week. It's almost the weekend.
Oh.
Hope you got your boo that you're gonna be with tomorrow. If not, you still can enjoy yourself. It's all good. That's good.
Yes, it is.
I made that whipped cream too.
Oh, word. You whipped it up, girl. Got curry with the pot.
So. That was fast.
Yes, that was. That was fire.
Oh,
That was fire.
now it's fast. So, overall, what you think of the meal? As a meat eater.
It was good. It was delicious. Damn.
What would you change?
Change. Why would I change?
You would want it to be meat.
I eat meat. Pause.
Anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in for this video. I'm glad I was able to kick it with y'all. Y'all pulled up.
Special guest.
Y'all met my hubby. Happy Valentine's Day to y'all. And I hope y'all have a wonderful and prosperous rest of the day. And have a good weekend.
Thank you, baby.
All right. We love you.
All right.